Imagine walking into your home on a dark evening. You speak a single command, and the entire room lights up exactly the way you like it. Getting to that point takes 3 specific steps. We are going to install the physical hardware, pair it to your smartphone, and finally, link it to your voice assistant. By tackling this setup process once, you remove the friction of navigating through a dark house to flip manual switches. Before we start, look at your 2 options: a standard smart LED bulb on the left and a hardwired smart switch on the right. If you choose the smart bulb route, the prerequisites are minimal. You just need the bulb itself, your smartphone, and your local Wi-Fi password. If you are installing the wall switch, you will need flathead and Phillips screwdrivers, a pair of wire strippers, and most importantly, a non-contact voltage tester to ensure the power is safely off. The hardware you select determines your timeline. The bulb method is a quick 2-minute swap, while the wall switch requires about 20 minutes of basic electrical work for a permanent fixture upgrade. Let's start with the bulb installation. Step 1 is safety. Turn off the power at your existing wall switch and let the current bulb cool down completely before you touch it. Unscrew your old bulb and set it aside. Then take your new smart bulb and screw it securely into the empty socket. Turn the wall switch back on. You will immediately see the bulb rapidly flashing. This pulsing light is the hardware's built-in signal that it has entered pairing mode and is actively looking for a network. Because this method puts the smart technology inside the bulb itself, you have to leave that physical wall switch in the on position permanently. If the switch gets flipped off, the bulb drops off your Wi-Fi network. If you are installing a smart switch, you must begin at your home's main electrical panel. Find the breaker that controls the room you are working in and flip it to the off position. Unscrew the old switch plate and carefully pull the switch forward. Use your non-contact voltage tester on every exposed wire to confirm the power is fully disconnected before you go any further. Before you disconnect a single wire, pull out your smartphone and take a clear photograph of the existing connections. This gives you a reliable reference map if you ever need to reinstall the original switch. In this standard wall box diagram, we identify 3 main wires. The black wire carries voltage, white is neutral, and green is ground. On the smart switch back, match the black wire to the power terminal, connect the white neutral, and secure the ground. Gently fold the connected wires back into the wall box so they aren't pinched. Screw the smart switch into the frame, snap on your new faceplate, and return to your breaker panel to restore the power. By replacing the switch instead of the bulbs, you upgrade every light on the circuit at once. You gain smart functionality while still allowing anyone to walk into the room and use the wall switch normally. Now that your hardware is powered on, download the manufacturer's companion app. Create an account, tap the plus icon in the menu, and select Add Device to start the discovery process. If your light or switch isn't automatically flashing in pairing mode, you will need to trigger a reset cycle. This usually involves manually toggling the power off and on again 3 to 5 times in a row until the blinking starts. Once the app locates your hardware, it will prompt you for your local Wi-Fi password. Enter your credentials to bridge the device to your home internet network. This screen confirms the setup is complete. Notice the text field here. You need to assign the device a highly specific functional name right now, like living room light, so you can easily identify it later. Establishing this app connection completes the transfer of control from physical hardware to your digital network. You can now turn that light on or off remotely. To add voice control, open the Amazon Alexa app, navigate to the menu, select Skills and Games, search for the specific brand name, and enable its integration. If you use Google Home, the process is similar. Tap the Add button, choose Setup Device, select Works with Google, and locate your brand. Both platforms will ask you to sign in with the username and password you created for your lighting app. This authorizes the connection between the hardware manufacturer's cloud and your voice assistant's cloud. Run the Discover Devices function. This commands your voice assistant to scan your network, locate the newly named light fixture, and import it into your main smart home dashboard. Bridging these ecosystems creates a centralized command center. You can now manage hardware from several different manufacturers smoothly through a single voice interface. With the integration complete, you can use a hands-free command to control the system. You just speak to your assistant and tell it to dim the living room lights to 50%. If you installed several smart bulbs in a single fixture, you can use the grouping feature. This binds those individual lights together in the app, so they respond synchronously as one single unit. Next, you can build daily schedules. You can program your bedroom lights to slowly fade up over 10 minutes every morning at sunrise and automatically dim down at bedtime. These schedules also act as a security tool. When you travel, you can set your indoor and outdoor lights to turn on and off at random intervals, mimicking your normal routine to deter intruders. Automating these daily patterns removes the need for manual adjustments, allowing your lighting to adapt to your schedule and security needs automatically.